Hey guys, Masako here. This is first video in 2019. Um, so talk about prediction. This is just my feeling um, from my observation and from my experience. So it might not apply to you, but it's just seeing a lot of people changes their life. It started like several years ago. I noticed a lot of people's lives change, like getting divorced or move and quit jobs and change different job or start own business. There's a lot of changes, and I was just observing until like a few years ago, and all of a sudden I was sucked into the storm. Like my life started changing. Um, it's mainly about my job, but inside of job, it's a lot of changes. It's a lot of I don't know, moving around inside the company, uh, location wise, and it's a lot of work. It's just ups and downs, ups and downs. It's not stable at all, and I think it's going to continue. Those changes, a lot of changes, and also a lot of emotions coming up. I felt those couple years. I felt um, more than I ever felt in my life. It's just all the emotions get triggered, and all the angers and anxiety, and um, especially last year, I adopted the dog, and it was only 3 weeks, but I experienced like fear, anxiety, anger, hate, uh, also joy and love. Um, I don't know. It's so many emotions, um, and it's like I feel like I'm in the washing machine. It's all dirt coming out, all the dirt coming out from inside of my, I don't know, core. It was all suppressed and compressed and hidden deep inside. It had to come out so it can be healed. Um, so whenever you feel emotional, it's not about the person or situation or event. Usually, you already have that emotion or experience in your past, and it just brings up. It triggered by someone or something, and it comes up to the surface. That's what you are feeling, so you can now you can take care of that, because that emotion, negative emotion, is look here, pay attention, you know. So they are calling you to pay attention. So what I do is usually I take my time for that space, um, to be with that feeling in without thinking about what happened, what caused that emotion, or stick to the story, but it's just purely it's just emotion, feelings here, so I can sit with that feeling. Sometimes it brings up the event in the past. I felt in a similar emotion, but that's okay. And I just feel it without any judgment towards anybody, towards myself, anything. It just feel it. If I'm sad, I just feel sad, and it can be uncomfortable because we are conditioned to think it's not okay to feel sad or feel angry or feel like a fear or you know those negative emotions. People said think positive. That's good to some extent, but if you feel negative emotion, you have to pay attention because it's calling you to pay attention, to be healed. So I felt that my pee there. I felt that a lot of emotion a couple years, especially last year. So for this year, I feel like because all the emotion you feel and you healed, that space, you created space for something else instead of fear or anger or anxiety. So if I feel like I'm receiving a lot of energies, I can't explain it with words, but it feel like you can't touch it, you can't see it. I don't know. I just feel it. Sometimes kind of vibration, but it's so. I think from this year, is starting to move forward to where you want to go, where you want to create. And I think you can create, just set that intention to move forward, and without expectation, without expecting certain outcome, because universe might have better idea than you ever think of. So just keep your heart open and move forward. Today is new moon and also solar eclipse, and it's very powerful. We're going to have lunar eclipse and super full moon on the 21st. So this is start with bang. We're gonna start powerful. We can be powerful. So remember, you are powerful. You are powerful. I am powerful. It's just you have to remember that. So this year is going to be great. So have a wonderful, awesome, fantastic year. All right? Bye-bye.